thing that you want to try. Let's see what else. A little bit of protein before you go to bed. That can help if you have a problem where you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't go back to sleep. Eating some protein, some whey protein perhaps, or some kind of powder protein before you go to bed, small dose, that can help keep you from waking up in the middle of the night. Sometimes if you run into low blood sugar issues in the middle of the night, especially if you're already predisposed towards hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, you can end up getting a surge of cortisol as your body goes into that hypoglycemic low blood sugar state in the middle of the night. That'll make you wake up, and it'll take a couple hours for you to go back to sleep. You can avoid that by getting in some protein before you go to bed. Those are all neat strategies. One of my favorite strategies, though, for helping people fall asleep, for helping myself fall asleep, is slow, deep breathing techniques. And when you're doing your slow, deep breathing techniques, make sure you're watching your inhalation and your exhalation. You're paying attention to your inhalation and exhalation, and you'll get the most relaxing benefits out of your breathing techniques if you're actually paying attention to how your chest rises and falls as you breathe in and out. Okay, Doc, thanks so much for calling from Idaho. Appreciate it. Moving on. Let's take Leo in Oregon. What's up, Leo? Do we have Leo? Did we lose Leo?
Hello?
Leo? Hey, Leo.
Hey. Hey, great show, man. I love the work you're doing.
Thank you.
And I almost feel guilty because it's like the best health education that's available out there for free. So,
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's my service. It's not just a freebie. It's my service to the world. Everybody should, in my humble opinion, we should all find what we do best and give it out to the world, contribute it to the world, and that's what I'm doing. So it helps me as much as it helps anybody else. But thanks for that. I appreciate you noticing. Thanks, Leo. How can I help you, buddy?
Well, it's a great philosophy, and in turn, I'm passing it on to others. So I have a lot of questions, but the one I think I should ask today, because it's been at me for a while, and it's not as deeply health related as the other ones, but it does affect it. It has to do with recreational swimming in the pool. Okay. I mean, I go swimming, and there's one little salt pool that the gym has. They converted it to a salt pool, and it's not as hot. But sometimes I like to go do laps, and I can smell the chlorine from the parking lot.
Oh yeah. Bad stuff, man. Bad stuff.
I get in there, and I like the feeling invigorating after doing the exercise, but that smell of chlorine stays on my skin for days. And
well, it's worse than that, Leo. Leo, it's worse than that because it's getting into your body. It goes in through your mouth. It gets in. Some of it can get in through your skin. Yeah, chlorine is really nasty stuff. It's one of the most pro-aging elements in the entire periodic table, and it's really, really, really nasty stuff. Now, if you are a swimmer and you want to do things to prevent toxicity from chlorine, there's a couple things that you might want to think about. Vitamin C is super important, and you may want to take maybe a teaspoon of vitamin C before or after you go swimming. That can help protect you from some of the negative effects of chlorine. Building up your glutathione levels is very important. Glutathione, as you may remember from, we've talked about it a lot on the program, glutathione is your body's major detoxifying substance. And by the way, that's spelled Glutathione, glutathione. It's produced in the liver, and it's the way your body is supposed to handle chlorine and radioactivity and cancer-causing substances. It's your body's main detoxifying substance, glutathione. There's a really cool book, a simple book to read. It's written for lay people, called The GSH Phenomena. The G is in girl, S is in Sam, H is in Harry. The GSH Phenomena, written by Alan Pressman, Pressman. It's a great book that talks all about glutathione. Building your glutathione is very important if you're going to be immersed in chlorine on a regular basis. Vitamin C is helpful for glutathione. The amino acid glutamine is helpful for glutathione. And then making sure that your liver is working appropriately. That's also important for glutathione, as is the mineral selenium, 200 to 400 mcg a day of selenium. As far as glutamine goes, by the way, try to get in at least 1 or 2 grams. I personally take 5 grams of glutamine a day. And that's before and after swimming. So those are some strategies that you might want to employ. As far as topically goes, get yourself some topical vitamin C, and rub it all over your body, and it will help detoxify some of the topical effects that chlorine can have on the skin. And try to get that chlorine out of your hair. If you can find a active product, a cleansing product that contains alpha hydroxy acids, especially something called glycolic acid. Most of the women in the audience have probably heard of glycolic acid. But if you use a glycolic acid shampoo, glycolic acid cleanser as a shampoo, I should say, that can help get the chlorine out of your hair. It can even get the chlorine out of your bathing suit as well. Aloe vera can help a little bit to help get the chlorine out of the hair, but glycolic acid or alpha hydroxy acids work really well. I formulated a product many years ago called Active Body Wash that's designed for the whole body, but you can actually use it as a shampoo and it'll help get chlorine out of your hair. So you're smart to be thinking about that. And by the way, Leo, it's not just swimming, it's also when you take a shower, the chlorine that comes out of the water will contact with your body, and it can have some negative effects that way as well. And I know there's some people online who sell shower filters that can eliminate the chlorine out of the shower water, and that might be something to think about too. Thanks so much for your kind words, Leo, and thanks for calling from Oregon. I know we got some more folks on the line, but I'm not going to, well, that's the music. I guess we're not going to get to anybody else. So if you're on hold, I apologize. You can call us back tomorrow. If you call first thing, we'll try to get to you first in line. 866-582-9933 is the number. Thanks so much for your calls, folks. Thanks for your letters. I am Pharmacist Ben. Stay tuned for Alex Jones next on most of these stations. Till we talk again tomorrow, have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day, and we will talk to you later. Bye for now.
We, the people, grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit, then carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Attention listeners, SurvivalLife.com is giving away free EverStrike permanent matches for a limited time only. These matches are waterproof and will light in any weather condition, rain, snow, or sleet. It will still throw a spark. Its built-in ferro rod strikes at 3,000 degrees, and it is good for 15,000 strike. Normally, $15. Today, it's free. Get yours at freewaterproofmatch.com. Again, that's freewaterproofmatch.com. Hurry, supplies are limited. Visit freewaterproofmatch.com today.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610, or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates, 1-800-425